Well, Rach, we're back at the pub.
We are.
Near, where are we?
Newport.
That's it. I just followed the sat
on the
nav,
soft drinks though.
Soft drinks, yeah. Got to drive home, that's fine. And it is at the end of July 2021. Much changed for you?
In all honesty, no.
Okay.
We're officially kind of out of lockdown now, aren't we?
Yeah,
but
allegedly.
I am aware of a few people around me who are perhaps having parties or going to football matches, but I have to say I feel much the same. Behaviour's pretty much the same. Feel the same in myself. Most people I know are still continue to be really quite cautious. Not many sort of masks being abandoned or anything like that.
No, definitely not.
So, I mean, obviously we're in sort of full summer now, so we can do things like this. And, you know, kind of informal gatherings and stuff. That's really nice.
Yeah.
And to an extent, we're all kind of used to the restrictions, and it doesn't feel so, such an affront. We've kind of all adapted to a degree, haven't we?
Well, we've all got to take responsibility for ourselves now as well, haven't we? Which I think, from a perspective of running a church, is quite scary. But I think if everybody took that responsibility, if you knew everyone was taking that responsibility seriously, it'd be fine, wouldn't it? But everybody thinks differently, and that's fine. That's fine. But it's back to that I protect you, you protect me thing, isn't it? Which is what they say the mask does. But I think we should be doing it all the time. You trust that other people will be doing things to protect you, but they
and
don't
being
always,
responsible.
do they?
No, we know that they're not. We know, that some people aren't taking up the vaccine because they think, well, I'm healthy and I'm well, and all of that kind of stuff. And I guess it's like every situation. There's going to be some people, usually a minority, that aren't really thinking about other people.
And what about what's happening to our brains really now, with all this kind of
my brain,
this kind of dilemma of am I this or am I that? Am I open? Am I closed? Do I wear my mask? Does it matter if I've forgotten my mask now? No, it doesn't, which is quite releasing. But still, I feel like I should have my mask.
We're still. Yeah, I mean, I think our brains are really tired, aren't they? Kind of. Collective fatigue.
Yeah.
And in fact, there's loads of studies to show that we've genuinely got pandemic brain. That is a thing.
Really?
Like
that's good to know. I was looking at finding all sorts of excuses.
No, it's not just you. Just because we've all been over alert, haven't we?
Yeah.
Even if that's become normal and we don't realise, bodies and brains are.
And then
for an extended period, it's really unusual.
And then of course this week we've been hit by the great ball of fire in the sky, which has been quite overwhelming.
I think, isn't it officially the first extreme heat wave in the UK?
Is it?
I think so.
Gosh.
I think so.
I mean, I've known hotter when we lived in Austria.
I agree.
It was hotter.
I agree. I think we're talking like southeast, under the Heathrow flight path, kind of.
Okay.
That, I think we're all right up in Staffordshire.
Yeah. And I've known when we lived in Austria, it was hotter there for sure, and for longer spells.
Yeah.
But I think people know. In other countries, when they're used to it, they just go inside.
Whereas we all go, let's go and sit outside, So lots of cases of sunburn recently, unfortunately.
Nasty sunburn.
Yeah, really bad sunburn. Yeah. So
I've got horrific mosquito bites.
Yeah, stay in the shade, friends.
Yeah, stay in the shade.
Drink plenty.
I noticed the other day, what happened to me yesterday particularly was I went out to church to do communion service, just a handful of, literally just 4 other people, because everyone else was too hot.
And is it not cool in your church? Well, just getting there maybe.
Yeah, getting there. And when I came home afterwards, it felt like somebody had gone, zing, I'm having all your energy. And I just felt absolutely zapped. I had to go and have a little lie down. A little lie down, is that all right?
A little lie down.
What's
Defo.
What's going on in my brain
I think you've got to go with, it, what your body and brain needs.
Yeah.
And I think the heat is very, very sapping. I mean, I found I've not been able to sleep properly.
Yeah.
And then the next day I'm like, I'm a bit fragile and tearful.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to get things done, I'm getting cross that I'm fragile and tearful. So I think, just go with, what you need that
so it's
day.
a combination of dehydration, lack of sleep, isn't it? My son came to me and said to me today, Mum, I didn't sleep all last night. I'll tell you why. He said, I've got a case of paranoia. I was like, what are you talking about? And he said, he was lying in bed all night thinking to hear a mosquito, and he was thinking...
I hate that, when you hear that.
Yeah, but he was thinking there were loads of mosquitoes waiting to get him. And I thought, well, that is lack of sleep and dehydration, isn't it? It's making your brain go to strange places.
For sure.
Yeah, bless him. So have a drink.
Yeah.
Have a little lie down in the shade. Top tips from Rachel
Yeah.
and Charlotte.
Sun hat. I don't have my hat on at the moment, but I am in the
I'm
shade.
not a hat person. Too much hair.
No.
But yeah, we're in the shade. So stay safe, people, and we'll see you again real soon. Bye.